All right, another video in regards to the tarantula build. We're getting ready. I'm going to do the neon green. I may try to put this together a little bit today, get some video of that. Directions I see right here, that's a kind of bonus because Injora a lot of times doesn't have directions, and I'm new to the RC world, so I sometimes have some difficulties figuring things out without directions, so thank God for YouTube. But they got directions in there, so that's good. But today, I got a lot of the parts that I want to add onto the tarantula, all aftermarket parts. This is the Fat Viper, 2204 2400 kV motor with the transmission right here. And they're all plastic. I looked in there, I can see plastic gears. So we're going to switch over to metal again, as usual, just like my differential gears. I'm new to that, and I'm new to this. So everything I do is kind of like brand new. But I figured I'd put out video of a newbie doing this. So, you know, don't smash me in comments here if I do things wrong. I'm in the process of learning. I'm a scale model builder, learning to build RCs. Seems pretty much straightforward and seems the same thing as we do for scale models, but now we got little motors and things that we can play with, so it's all good. Got some grease here. I got Team Kyle Show. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's differential gear grease. I probably won't use that, but I will. I may use that because I think it would work in these gears anyway. I have high pressure black grease, which I'm kind of using more for the bearings, and thread locker blue Loctite to put these things, to give them just a little bit more strength. I got some hardware, some screws, and then these are the metal gears that I want to install in the transmission. So with no further ado, let's start taking this apart. Like I did yesterday, I've been working a little bit more with my hands on it with a screwdriver here because the power, like a Dremel, can strip these so easily that I don't even bother. So, and you know, a lot of times, here's something else I do that I think might be a benefit to people, especially beginners. I take a picture of the way everything lines up as is, and then I use that picture if I need to for installing things back. I just kind of try to be proactive and do things ahead of time. So a picture gives me, even when I get into the internals here, I'll see where everything kind of lines up, so I don't have to question whether or not I'm doing it right or wrong. Obviously, I know that these two things, one on this side and one over here, I know those are going to be for the drive shafts, which I bought steel drive shafts. Not sure about this upper screw. If I have to remove that, we'll see. I would assume I have to. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's going to have to come off. The transmission is from Injora. And I'm even going to put this one screw. I don't know if it's a different size screw or not, but it's in a different position. I'm going to put it in another location of my mat. I got screws here, but I may not need those because I got the old screws. Tons of grease again, guys. So it's going to go just like that. They look like they're metal, though. Sure look metal. I wasn't sure if they were going to be metal or not. I mean, is there a big difference between the Injora? $43 to 1. Let's do this. There's no name. It doesn't say Injora and any of that at all. This is on the bottom. This is over here. And this is over here. And there's bearings right there. I'm just gonna clean this out. I think I'm gonna put the new bearings in anyway. I have them, so I might as well just put them in. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give, let's see, let's do a little bit of bearing grease on here. When I put the gears on, I'm probably gonna, I'll use this differential gear grease. So this one right here, this one is going in here. No, it's gotta be, let's see. Nope, this one is going in here. You can see how it's set up. That's gotta go there. Yep, that's gonna go there. This one has gotta go here. Just like that. This one comes in. Like that. So we're gonna get movement from both of those. And then this one, no. That's how we do it. Yeah. Definitely the longer side has got to be out that way. Okay. Now, put this together. Let's get a little grease in there. And we're gonna glob that on there, a little bit of this. we're good there. Okay. That's that. I didn't really need to put this on. It's an extra piece. Okay. All right, so let's get a little bit of Loctite. See if we don't make a mess here. And we're gonna dip each one of these in the Loctite, just like that. Put it in. Finger tight. There we go. I think it was pretty good in there. Messy, messy. So let's clean off parts they gave me here. Get all the grease off, and we'll keep these. You never know when you're gonna need them. Fat Viper is the motor I got, like I mentioned earlier, and the transmission. I'm gonna start probably building the chassis today a little bit. Try to put that on video too. These are gonna go in a little baggie with a label. Try to keep it somewhat, I mean, there's so many bolts and parts that you gotta have a label. See, there's nothing on these gears though that tell me or designate any ratio at all. So I don't know. To me, I would say that these are just maybe an inferior piece of equipment. I mean, it's metal, there's no doubt, but it doesn't say Injora, so, and that's what I bought to swap these out because I thought there would be plastic. Sure, it looked plastic in there, but apparently not. So anyway, guys, another little tutorial, quick one. Subscribe to the channel. As usual, I always say that. Subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe. I'll put as much content as I can on these builds, and some of the days when I go up in the mountain off-roading, or if I'm mapping trails for Onyx off-road, I bring the RCs and rip it up in the mountain, 3,000 feet in the air. It's a little different. You find natural terrain to ride on, not man-made, but natural. And so I ripped the 1/7 scale Ford Bronco FMS, and then I have the LC80, which I've already redone and put new links on it, new tires, wheels, suspension, bumpers. And now the tarantula build will be the first time building one from scratch. And so I'm going to put as much as I can out in video. But subscribe, like, share the videos, share the channel with friends that are interested in RC and model building. And we'll get going on the tarantula build, and I'll have more video and content on each little step of the way of how I do it. And your input's gladly welcomed. If you want to leave a comment, give me advice, anything that can help, I'm all for it. Catch you soon.